And we're back with more Back to the Future. Surprise, surprise! Yes, on a Wednesday. One of the rare things. I actually, it's funny. I actually, when I first started casting, I actually did try to cast on Wednesdays. It just became almost impossible. I would say more than anything. Because I just I tried and just like trying to get a time, and everybody who you listen to that recommends how to do things with the game. One of the things everybody tells you is to have a down scheduled time for staying at start. Wednesday is really hard for me. Really hard. Because of the fact
What?
I go to the comic
Where
book
am
store
I?
on Wednesdays, so
Ah, Citizen Plus? Citizen Plus?
thanks.
That's not very relaxing.
So
Doesn't look like it's on.
Antagonist guard.
Someone's locked up all my stuff.
Yeah.
I'll never get that combination on my own.
Make sure the McFly boy is prepped for his Citizen Plus treatment by the time I finish with my husband.
Yeah.
How is Citizen Brown?
I'm afraid it's worse than we imagined. He's gone completely antisocial.
Darn.
We're using every tool at our disposal to snap him
You've
out of
gone
it. But
totally
I fear that
insane.
nothing short of a complete
Totally.
personality rebuild will bring our leader back to us.
And it's all McFly's fault.
Unbelievable,
So they're
isn't it?
saying,
One teenage hooligan
just-
has brought Hill
Wednesdays are
Valley
just
to the
hard to
brink of
get down
ruin.
the scheduled
Ah,
time.
well. Let
And
me
it'd
know
be
when
like
he's ready. I'll be
Be
tending
the
to
4 and
Citizen
6
Brown.
and when we did Halloween-a-thon,
I gotta get out of here and rescue Doc.
it was never easy either.
Hey, let me out!
Okay. Damn.
Jen? Hey, Jennifer! I gotta get her attention.
No, that's not gonna be easy.
Hello?
What?
Hey, could you get me a burger or something? The only food I've had today is a tofu dog.
Regrettably, sir, the
Yeah.
rigors of the Citizen Plus treatment require you to begin the process with an empty stomach.
Yikes.
Why is all my stuff locked in a cage?
In order to ensure that Citizen Plus patients don't injure themselves, their belongings are placed in a locked box until the completion of their Citizen Plus treatment.
Injure themselves?
It's a very intensive
well.
process. Some people can't handle it.
So yeah, one of the reasons I wanted to get this done this week, so I can start on Monday with fall for. And it was either today or Sunday, and I was like, you know, I feel like coming on to do this today. So, like, you know what? Let's get this episode 4 done, and then we can finish this on Friday. You know, perfect. Again, I'm probably, most likely, unless I freaking fall definitely sick, which is gonna make casting hard anyway. Probably gonna head to the movies on Saturday, so you know that's why there's no cast Saturday. This is sort of make up for no cast.
Can I take a look at my stuff for a second?
Why?
I want to make sure my guitar neck isn't getting bent.
What?
Come on, man. My parents spent a fortune on that thing.
Fine.
Yeah,
Back away from the door, sir.
you're an idiot. Okay, it's so stupid.
There. How's the guitar?
I guess it's okay.
Good.
Martin?
Ah, Dad, is that you?
Who else would it be?
Where are you?
Back in the garage. What are you doing in the Citizen Plus ward?
Edna threw me in here.
She can't do that to my son. How can
We
I
found
help?
out is because Edna and Doc got together. Doc didn't become a scientist. He became. How do I put this? Became a sort of a dictator to a 1985 sort of world where everybody is almost lobotomized and everybody's wearing a different outfit. They have to dress code every day, and everything that Edna feels is anti-social is banned, or doesn't like is banned. It's sort of like it's sort of like the 12th level of hell, you know.
Could you let me talk to Jennifer?
Jennifer Parker?
Yeah, she's in the room next door.
Let's see, that'd be waiting room beta. Got it.
You're all patched in, son. Jennifer.
Martin, is that you? Where are you?
I'm over here, in the camera.
Oh, Martin, aren't you in enough trouble already?
Trouble? Jen, what are you talking about?
You know, with all the drinking and the PDAs.
Jennifer, what's wrong with you? You sound strange.
I used to be strange, Martin. But thanks to my first Citizen Plus treatment, I'm well on my way to becoming an average, well-adjusted teenager.
Oh
Citizen
crap, they got
Plus.
the Jennifer
Oh
already.
no, Jen, not you too. Why's your door open?
Now that I'm finished with my Citizen Plus treatment, I'm free to go whenever I want. I'm just waiting for the nice guard to escort me out.
Hey, on your way out, do you think you could help me break out of here?
Oh, I couldn't do that, Martin. It's against the rules.
Okay, forget breaking out. Could you at least come visit me? It's kind of lonely in here.
I don't think it's a good idea for us to see each other until you've undergone your first Citizen Plus treatment.
Why
Ah,
not?
crap.
Because your gosh danged hormones are out of control, Martin.
Oh, you say.
Jen, snap out of it. This isn't the real you. I mean, it's kind of like the real you, but not like the real you in this timeline.
Wow,
I
that's...
know, it sounds crazy.
I'd never
It's
call you
crazy.
crazy, Martin. You're just sick. I should know, I used to be sick too. But now, I never want to spray paint a Buick or listen to rock music ever again.
Hey, do you know what time it is?
No.
Didn't they give you some kind of digital watch when you were done with all that brainwashing?
The Citizen Plus watch? I won't get one of those for another 5 or 6 treatments.
Rats.
Yikes.
How'd you wind up in the Citizen Plus program anyway?
My dad signed me up, and it's a good thing,
Uh,
too. I was completely out of control.
I
I
kind
just
of liked
kinda
it.
like her.
Jen, this whole Citizen Plus thing is a scam. Edna's using it to take control of everyone in Hill Valley, including her husband.
You know, Citizen
Yeah,
Edna told me
turning
you were
everybody
having
into
paranoid
robots.
delusions, but
And
I
not the
had
sort
no
of,
idea.
oh, what's that movie? Oh, God, I just had it in my... None of the, sort of, placing everywhere with robots and then the different ways. Yeah! It probably would have been a lot better if I actually remembered the
what was your
movie.
Citizen Plus treatment like anyway?
Well, that's weird. I don't really remember.
Ugh.
Must be a side effect of the treatments.
Could you hang around for a few minutes? It's nice to have someone to talk to.
I'll be here until the guard comes for me. Then I'll really have to tell him about how you're hijacking the cameras.
Oh, come on, don't be a narc.
I'm not a narc. I'm a good citizen.
No, you're a narc, you're a rat. Okay.
Dad,
How can I help, son?
I tried to peek over the guard's shoulder to get the combination, but he's too tall.
Over his
Yeah.
shoulder? Hold on.
What?
I may have it on tape.
Zoom, enhance.
Top Gun
Zoom,
story.
enhance.
Ha! What?
The camera was high enough to see over his shoulder.
Nice work, Dad.
The combination is 2 left, 8 right, 18 left, 32 right.
All right.
Hey, your guitar! I'm sorry I tried to throw it out.
Yeah, the guitar's pretty cool, but this is what I care about.
No fair making your dad all misty, son.
Oh. I'll get the paper. Rock and roll.
I can't plug my guitar into that.
I thought at least tried
Dad.
before.
How can I help, son?
Could I talk to Jennifer again?
Sure thing, son.
Jennifer?
What is it, Martin?
Okay, forget breaking out. Could you at least come visit me? It's kind of lonely in here.
I don't think it's a good idea for us to see each other until you've undergone your first Citizen Plus treatment.
Gig.
Why not?
Because your gosh danged hormones are out of control, Martin.
Hey, 96 danger. 96.
Don't go yet, Jen.
I wouldn't dream of it. It'd be against the rules.
Yeah, fuck.
Dad,
How can I help, son?
stay close, Dad.
I'm as close as I can get, Martin.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay, Jen, here's a little something I think you're gonna like. At least, I hope you still do.
Martin?
Jennifer.
Oh, Martin. Martin? What are you
Yeah. Can't sing, but you can still play a badass rock and roll
What's going on?
guitar.
I have no idea, sir. I was minding my own business when all of a sudden a horrible noise started coming out of that camera.
Well, that's not right.
Yeah, well, neither is this.
Bam!
No one scrambles my brain. You hear me? No one. I'm Jennifer Parker, rock and roller.
Jen?
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah.
Jen.
No time for
Seriously,
small
you
talk,
can-
McFly.
you can't sing,
we
but you
need to get
can
you
still play
disguised so we can walk out
bass
of
guitar.
here. Calvin Klein underwear? Really?
Yeah. How do I look?
Little short for a stormtrooper, but it'll have to do. Come on!
I can't
Back
plug
to the
my
door.
guitar into that.
I hate that. Okay. The music is still selected. Damn, I hate this.
Okay,
Where is
Hotshot,
it?
what's next?
Now we rescue Citizen Brown, get the hell out of here, and get things back to the way they're supposed to be.
Whatever, just
Yeah.
as long as I get to break some stuff. I've got a lot of pent-up hostility right now, you know?
Miss Parker,
What the?
Yeah.
I'm here to escort you to the lobby. Your father's waiting for you.
Can he wait? I was hoping that this attractive young man could take me on a tour of the facilities.
I'm afraid I really must insist, miss.
Relax, Jennifer. I've got everything under control.
Really?
Really.
Okay then. But first...
What was that for?
For saving me, dummy. Let's go,
Aw.
officer.
You know, I'm probably gonna have to write you up for a PDA violation.
Bite me.
What?
Rock and roll.
Ah. You know?
Hey,
Shh, busy. Don't touch that! I need the caffeine.
looks like a giant air freshener. Weird.
I have some of that. Feels like I haven't eaten in years.
No,
Ah,
that's
they did.
Tannen's. He's not allowed to eat it until he's taken his pacification pill. We tried to give it to him an hour ago, but he still hasn't swallowed it.
Let me try. I can be pretty persuasive.
No.
Come on, man.
No
What the heck?
improvements.
I have some of that. Feels like I haven't eaten in years.
No, that's Tannen's. He's not allowed to eat it until he's taken his pacification pill. We tried to give it to him an hour ago, but he still hasn't swallowed it.
Let me try. I can be pretty persuasive.
No, that didn't work.
No.
Wow, they've really got this door locked up tight. I wonder what sick freak they've got in here. Ah! I should have known.
Hey, Biff.
Hi, Biff. Looks like your intercom's
Intercom
busted.
doesn't work.
Just as well. It'd probably be just a bunch of swearing and mixed metaphors anyway. You want out of here, big guy? Guess they don't work. Hey, Biff. Guess who your guard is? Peekaboo. The guard says I'm not supposed to give you any food until you swallow your pill.
Go start the guard now.
Disengage occipital overrides.
Ah, cool.
What part of busy don't you understand?
Can I have some of that? Feels like I haven't eaten in years.
No, that's Tannen's. He's not allowed to eat it until he's taken his pacification pill. We tried to give it to him an hour ago, but he still hasn't swallowed it.
Let me try. I can be pretty persuasive.
No.
Yeah, still not that change. Yeah, I actually have two versions of it. Okay.
I'd never get my hand under there. I almost feel sorry for the poor guy. Almost. Hi, Biff. Come on, Biff, just swallow your pill.
Stop fighting it,
There we go.
darling. You're only...
Oh, Biff spit.
Big. Ooh, I like it. I like that here.
Don't touch that! I need the
Yeah, I'm a
caffeine.
huge fan of How do you do that though?
Don't touch
Oh,
that!
I gotta
I
select-
need the
I'm a
caffeine.
fucking idiot. Hey,
Hey, is that a public display of affection over there?
What?
I definitely am a
sorry,
huge
it was
fan
just
of
a
Bad
shadow.
Future Games. I
Stop
actually have
goofing around
two
and get back
versions
to
at
work. Yes, sir.
when they came out a while back on DVD, and I had I actually got the 30th anniversary Blu-ray. It says all the extras in the previous one, plus some new ones. So
Jeez, what have they been feeding Biff?
Yeah, that worked.
Horse tranquilizers?
You, God!
Who, me?
I mean, me?
Yes, you. As you can see, that slacker of a technician is sleeping on the job again. Please be a dear and tend to the Citizen Plus control panel, will you?
Sure.
Okay, Doc, I'm in. Now, how do I get you out of here without turning you into a vegetable?
Rebalance the limbic inverters, please.
Jeez, where's the off button on this thing? Hey, an equalizer. At least, I think it's an equalizer. Optics.
yikes, no.
Volume. Finally, a word I can understand. Okay, that moved him a few inches. Maybe I can blast him right out the door.
Write that down.
I'm sorry. About the discomfort, my love. But it's really all for the best.
Effect.
Olfactory. I think I know what that means.
I hadn't played this before. I meant to. I actually owned episode 1 on the PS3, but I never
What
played
the?
it for a variety
Looks like
of
the
reasons.
aroma tanks have clogged themselves again.
Oh,
I got through
thank
part
you.
of it, and I'm
I
like,
hadn't noticed
Yeah,
that.
I'll get back to
Come
it, and I
on,
never
make
did. It's like
yourself
one of those games
useful.
I always meant to. So, then I got for Christmas the 30th anniversary
I'm sorry about the delay, dear.
collection.
This'd go a
edition,
lot easier if you just gave up this madness
Um,
about time machines and
got
altering the
PS4
past.
like,
You should concentrate on the future.
about time I played it. You know.
You won't think that in a few more hours.
Please, think about the consequences of your actions.
Me? You're the one threatening the social order of Hill Valley with your crazy time machine talk.
Here's the microphone.
Hey, Doc, let's get ready to blow this joint.
What was that? You! What are you doing?
Getting my friend out of here.
Get the hell out of here. Crazy old hag. Oops.
Okay, that was a little less dramatic than I had expected.
I think we forgot to turn it up to 10. 11. Ow!
Attention citizens. This is an Omega-1 priority alert. Potentially disruptive
That sounds pretty bad.
forces are loose in the courthouse. Please return to your homes until the situation has been resolved. Have a nice day.
Nobody ever looks in the dumpster. Garbage cans. Do you ever notice it?
What do we do now?
Probably the
Now we wait for the guards to clear out so we can make a break for your time.
because nobody ever looked at them.
Hey, it's my mom. Hey.
Don't talk to her. She could give us away.
Where is the DeLorean anyway?
I had the wreck towed to my secret lab near Clayton Ravine.
Clayton Ravine, as in Clara Clayton?
Why? Is that significant?
Well, Clara's kind of supposed to be your wife, so yeah.
Yeah.
Fascinating.
Shouldn't we go help?
Once we go back and change history, none of this will ever happen.
I guess. What the heck was Edna doing to you back there?
Trying to
She was trying to
reprogram them.
rebuild my personality from the ground up, erasing the parts she didn't like.
Harsh.
She was trying to steppenwife him.
All right, Dad.
Wife him without the robot part.
No offense, Your Honor, but why'd you marry Edna anyway? She's kind of crazy.
Yes, now.
Kinda crazy.
But back when we were first dating, her madness was tempered by an ironclad sense of right and
She's
wrong.
probably a
At
speakeasy
least,
earth in
that's
that
how
too.
it seemed to me at the time.
Mom, Dad, no!
They'll be fine. Once we repair the time stream, none of this will ever have happened.
I guess you're right.
Why are you still inspiring his parents?
Looks like the coast is clear.
Great. Let's go fix the DeLorean.
I'm afraid I'll have to do that without you, Martin.
What? Why?
Well, from what little I understand of time travel, if you help me rebuild the time machine, your presence in the repair efforts could cause some sort of temporal paradox after we return to 1931.
So what am I supposed to do? Just hang out here in Bizarro Hill Valley until you fix the time machine?
Exactly. But don't worry, if things work out according to plan, you won't even notice I'm gone.
You know, for a second there, you
Okay.
sounded almost as confusing as the real Doc.
See? We're making progress already. See you soon, Martin.
Yeah, you're a duck.
Good luck, Your Honor.
Oh, and you might want to stay off the streets for a few seconds.
Stay off the street. Citizen Brown? Emmett?
Okay. I like it seems to be in.
He's not coming back, you know.
Dude, whoa.
What are you talking
Edna.
about?
Emmett, without me to guide him, he's almost useless. Before
That's
I found
funny.
him, He was a miserable failure who
created a
never
time
finished
machine
anything.
and a
But with me
DeLorean,
to
a
inspire
car
him, look
that has
at what we've built.
is considered one of the most disastrous cars in the history of car manufacturing. I think that's a pretty good accomplishment.
Yeah, you've inspired him all right. Inspired him to turn Hill Valley into a bunch of uptight dorks.
I wouldn't expect a delinquent like you to understand.
You think you've inspired Doc? I'll have you know that without you, Emmett Brown is destined to build a time-traveling DeLorean and a flying time train.
Preposterous. Yeah. Emmett couldn't even build a dog feeder without me to guide him.
Yeah, well, he did that, too.
Yeah.
Not the only inspiration of Doc's life, you know. In my timeline, he married one of the sweetest women of the 19th century.
Sweetness. Yeah. Emmett needs discipline to stay focused. He's so easily distracted.
Okay, Your Honor. Starting to get a little concerned here.
It worked! One second I'm in the present, the next I'm 6 months in the past. Amazing!
6 months? It took you 6 months to repair the time machine?
6 months, my family fortune, and a sketchy deal with a gang of Libyan nationals. But it was all worth it for this moment.
Emmett, don't do this. You need help.
Oh, blow it out of your exhaust port, dear. Now that I've escaped into the past, your pack of divorce lawyers can't... Mark, how long have you been waiting for me?
A couple of minutes, maybe?
Way too long.
I set the repair time circuits to arrive only a couple of seconds after I left. Oh, well, I'm sure there's no need for concern. It's probably just a minor miscalibration of the time circuit.
That thing is on the fridge.
What's this?
Clothes for our trip.
Of course, considering it's actually a copy of the original.
Wait, our trip?
Who knows?
Think I was going to let you erase
and the fact of it is, considering also the fact of it is, we sort of.
Fine, leave.
It shouldn't even exist in this timeline, considering the fact of it is, it was never invented. The fact that amazingly it even exists is a time paradox in itself. Consider it this way: the thing should not.
Time circuit set for August 26, 1931. You ready to go, Your Honor?
Call me, Doc.
Okay. There is obviously it's a bit of a plot convenience. The fact that he makes it back with the time machine, obviously, but the timeline somehow didn't erase the machine.
This is where I last saw him.
Erased
you, teenage you. You were headed this way, arm in arm with Edna.
Luckily, my erstwhile wife was never the type to kiss on the first date.
Explain how that did not get erased.
Our relationship never moves beyond the hand-holding stage. Well, will you look at that? The Old Town Theater.
Very cool.
I haven't thought about this place in years. The missus made me tear it down back in '71. Said the movies were corrupting the younger generation. It was all nonsense, of course. I spent countless evenings here in my youth, and it never turned me into a hoodlum. Say, remember Public Enemy? Why, you dirty rat, no good yellow-bellied stool? I never did manage to see Frankenstein, though.
But you're going to. That's what we're here for, remember?
Right, of course.
Yeah.
The film that was supposed to set off a chain reaction in my imagination, inspiring with a notion that would launch my scientific career.
You've still got no memory of what that notion was?
Well, how could I? It happened in the brain of a different Emmett Brown. An Emmett Brown now erased by the shifting sands of time. Luckily for us, I do know something about my own brain, having lived in it for the past 70-plus years. Once we get my younger self re-inspired by that movie, nothing will distract him from his proper... Great Scott, will you look at that?
town square?
It's just like I remember it.
Yeah.
Only dirtier. Oh, the old courthouse.
Come on now, Doc. You need to go inside and check it out. First rule of time travel, Doc. Never allow your other self to catch sight of you. It could cause reality to collapse or something.
Yeah.
You mean?
Right behind
Not to
you.
worry.
Don't peek.
Might be causing reality to fall apart as it
Go
is
on.
at the
I'll let you know when you're gone.
Just
And
by
don't forget
the
your
fact that
Carl
as we use a
Sagan,
time traveling device that shouldn't even exist anymore.
suspected arsonist.
Because
Just go with it.
because of paradoxes and all that, and you know, stuff like that. Okay. The only way I did is duck the image. I know it's strange hard, but come on, it's
Michael!
time traveling.
You do show up at the oddest
It's sort of
moments.
weird.
Where have you been hiding?
If the thing you time travel.
Oh, you know, here and there, you're a little hard to pin down yourself. I went looking for you last night, but...
I believe I was off entertaining a beautiful lady. You know, I never really got a chance to thank you.
Well, I'm sure you would have escaped Kid on your own.
Kid? Oh, sure, I'm grateful for that, but no, I'm talking about Edna. It's funny to think of now, but until that crisis, I actually thought Edna and I disliked one another. Imagine!
Yeah, well, sometimes first impressions
I'd
are
say
right.
first impressions
Thing
are
is,
everything,
you shouldn't
trust
let Edna distract you from, you know, the business at
True in
hand.
this case.
Finishing your project for the expo and going to see Frankenstein.
Oh, pshaw. I'm far too busy for movies these days.
But,
And as for my project, it's practically done.
The rocket car?
The rocket car? Boy, are you out of date. I've junked the rocket car.
But...
More trouble than it's worth. I'll never figure out a propulsion system that does what I want it to do. And besides, its social utility is practically non-existent.
Social utility? Since when do you care about...
The mental alignment meter is a much more worthy project.
The what?
It was Edna's idea, and she's really been cracking the whip to get me to complete it in time for the expo.
Emmett, I'm a little confused here. What day is it?
Why, it's opening day. The opening day of the expo. Which reminds me, I'd better skedaddle back to the lab. If Edna catches me
crap.
dawdling, there'll be heck to pay. Catch you around, Corione.
That's
October
3 months
12th.
off.
Doc?
4 months off. Oh, shit. 2 months off. Yeah, 2 months off. What's that for? I don't know. Yeah. Of course, the time machine wasn't exactly 100% correct. Well, it wasn't a copy of the time machine. But is that really the reason? But why would that? Nah, I don't know. Still confusing.
Come to think of it, it is a bit brisk for August.
Oh, we're 2 months late. The expo's about to start, and teenage you is already in over his head with Edna.
I always did have a tendency to plunge into things.
Let's plunge into the DeLorean and get to the right date.
No, it's far too risky. Remember how I was late picking you up in '86?
Yeah?
That should have been a tip-off. Something is horribly wrong with the time circuits, and the problem appears to be getting worse. If we try to jump now, we could find ourselves stranded in the Cenozoic Age. Or worse, the Mesozoic.
Then we're stuck?
For the time being.
Even worse,
I'll look
stuck
into
in
the problem and see what I can do.
stuck in the Dark Ages or something.
You can go to work on the other problem.
Right.
Like come
I'll
down
go
right
to the
in
lab and
Black
see if I can talk
during the middle of the
teenage you
Black
out of...
Plague.
If young me is already as infatuated as you say, you're not going to be able to talk him out of anything. Believe me, I remember. Better to focus on the more clear-headed half of the couple.
Edna, where can I find her?
Where do you think? I'll drive.
The
The DeLorean
expo.
should still function adequately as a means of conveyance in the first 3 dimensions.
You were right. There she is.
My soon-to-be ex-future wife is nothing if
Annoying
not
people as
predictable.
always.
Do I really have to talk to her? I mean, couldn't I just hang out until you fix the time circuits and... I'll talk to her. You better get the DeLorean out of sight before someone...
Hey, you! Quit blocking the drive! All Car of the Future contestants need to report to the North Tent.
Why not? Good luck!
Just go with it, it works. Very way to hide it. No one will expect it. Not really being what it is. That way. Talk to young Windbag.
Spell it B-R-O-W-N. It's not exactly an obscure name.
That's definitely a hard thing to
don't see
spell,
it on
like
the
the
list.
color.
I'm
Come
sorry.
Oh, for the love...
Already?
Let me try this one more time. This is the Hill Valley Science Expo, right?
First annual.
Indeed. The purpose of our fair is to showcase cutting-edge technology.
That's right, and to burnish Hill Valley's reputation as a forward-thinking community.
And yet, you want to exclude the maker of the most revolutionary breakthrough of all.
It's not that I want to, but... oh, dear.
Mr. Corleone! You do pop up at the oddest times. What are you doing here?
Is there any way not to sound...
I need to...
Whatever it is, I hope you don't have
Okay,
to
just
deal with
characters
Mr.
anyway.
Stonewall here. His sole function seems to be preventing people from accomplishing their business. Honestly, with him keeping the books, it's a wonder the Tannen gang got as far as they did. Have you seen Emmett?
No.
Oh, then you've heard all about his big breakthrough, the
Okay,
mental
let's award
alignment
him?
meter. Isn't it exciting?
Ain't that in
And
the
to think
century?
he didn't even realize the import of his discovery until I pointed it out to him. I've never known anyone like him, so oblivious to his own potential.
I kind of wanted to talk to you about Emmett and his potential.
Funny, I didn't spot it myself at first. In fact, for the longest time, I thought I didn't even like him.
Yeah. Well, you know, those gut instincts are important. If you disliked him right off the bat.
Oh, but I didn't know him then. Now I know him inside and out.
Yeah, but...
I appreciate your concerns, Mr. Corleone, but I can take care of myself. I know what I'm looking for in a man, and it so happens Emmett fits the bill to a T.
Yikes.
That's Emmett Brown. Rhymes with clown, which I'm beginning to think you are.
Just a simple mix-up, I'm sure.
I've no doubt of that.
Hey, Artie.
Officer!
Officer?
Right. Don't blow your cover.
Will you
don't blow the
please
cover.
keep your mind on the task at hand?
Can't talk right now.
You said that Emmett fits your bill of requirements for a man.
Yes?
Yeah.
What would that list be exactly?
You'd make a good reporter, Mr. Corleone, you know that? Well, his physical appearance for one thing. Emmett may not be Clark Gable, but he cleans up surprisingly well. I gave him my grandfather's white suit to wear at the expo. Oh, you should see him in it. He looks positively radiant.
Looks good in a suit. Got it.
And he's completely devoted to me. That's important. I've got no time or tolerance for playboys.
Faithful as a Labrador. Check.
Thirdly, and most important,
Yes?
well, his mind, of course. It's brilliant, and it's virtuous through and through. His own mind map shows him to be a model citizen.
Good brain. I
Yeah.
see. And if it turned out that
Smart.
you're mistaken about any of these
Good-looking.
qualities...
Say, what's your
That's well
game?
dressed.
Just curious. Just trying to understand the female mind.
Well, understand
somebody
this.
to push over.
I'm not some faint-hearted girl
Yeah, boy.
who'd run away at the first hint of trouble. I've made a big investment in Emmett. Not money, but I've sunk all my ambitions into him. I'd have to be thoroughly
trying to
disillusioned
hook her up
before
with
I'd
somebody
call
else?
it quits with Emmett. Got it?
That'd be a bad
Uh-huh.
idea.
Now, Mr. Cub Reporter, is there anything else?
What the heck is this mental alignment meter of Emmett's?
Oh, it's an absolutely revolutionary invention! Measures a person's affinities, what he's attracted to, what he's repulsed by, that sort of thing.
Interesting. And it really works?
Well, of course. What's the point of inventing something that doesn't work? Or, anyway, it works well enough for my purposes.
Well, you try... may not work, or you try to make it better until it works. Or
rather hard for me to picture
all.
Emmett as a chick magnet.
Chick magnet?
Try
The guy who gets the girls, motors running.
Motors?
Who makes them, you know.
You mean a chic?
Yeah.
Well, it's a matter of taste, I suppose, but when he's properly pomaded and decked out in my grandfather's white suit, Emmett just glows. Makes my heart flutter a bit just to picture him.
Oh boy.
You say you know Emmett is a model citizen, but you don't know him as well as I do. Did you know he once cheated some Libyans out of plutonium?
Plutonium? What would Libyans want with plutonium? I'm sure he had a very good reason. Emmett's mind map demonstrates conclusively
that was the first
his
movie,
brain
but
is
seriously,
oriented
why would
toward
you bring up something
virtue.
that happened for another 50 years?
This one time, to power one of his science experiments, Emmett hijacked a train.
Please, there hasn't been a train hijacking in Hill Valley since the days of Mad Dog Tannen.
Emmett's done a lot of shady things in his time. My vice principal warned me to stay away from him.
Your vice principal sounds like a dolt.
He is. He's your brother.
So you say Emmett only has eyes for you?
Absolutely. It's almost embarrassing how devoted he is to me.
Well, it's good to hear he's finally settling down.
Yes. Settling down?
You know, ready to stop
It's a
playing the field, as it were.
It's from a family one.
Oh, you're joking.
But I can't help feeling sorry for him.
Who?
All of Emmett's other girls, now that he's with you.
Please, I think I know Emmett by now. There are no other girls.
I wonder what's going to happen to Emmett's little black book.
Little black book?
Oh, it's legendary. That's what enabled Emmett to become the, Valentino of Hill Valley High. Gee, I wonder if he'd let me have it.
You must think I'm pretty gullible, Mr. Corleone.
Yeah.
That's all the questions I got.
Very well, then.
Hey, that's right.
Hey, Audie. You seen my Oriole?
You mean this?
Yeah, thanks.
That's just gone with a Buck Rogers
She
exhibit.
gets to come and go freely, and I'm forced to wait. I love it.
She works here, probably. That's how.
To all who approach these hallowed halls, I bid thee welcome. To all who approach these hallowed halls, I bid thee welcome.
That's it. She works.
To all who... Oh, hiya, kid. Say,
So
aren't
she'd
you
be
the
like one of
fellow
those.
who
Got you to turn on Kid Tannen? You bet.
Predated.
look younger without your mustache? That was a dirty
foot
trick, you
bathe.
know, making me think Kid had gone and iced Audie.
I'm sorry, but it was the only way I could...
Forget about it. I'm trying to. Yesterday's in the past. That's my motto. You gotta live for today.
Right.
So what are you doing down here anyway? Do you wish to pull the levers that control the future? At the expo, silly. Technology for a better tomorrow and all that.
Oh, yeah, that's actually why I'm here. Listen, I've got a proposal for you. I have this friend, right?
No dice. I'm only seeing Audie now.
It's not like that. See, my friend's in a relationship with Edna Strickland.
Oh, poor schmuck. I wouldn't wish her on anyone.
Then you see where I'm coming from. He won't listen to reason, but I thought she might call it off if she thought he and you were, you know.
Ah, you are an evil imp, ain't ya?
Sometimes a guy's got to resort to underhanded tricks. What do you say?
Sorry. Edna might be a pill, but if I play dirty tricks on every dame who disapproves of me, well, I'd play a lot of dirty tricks. Besides, such stunts are beneath the dignity of Techne, Muse of Progress.
So, Artie's working for the expo too, huh?
Oh, Audie's doing swell. The papers made a big deal of him testifying against Kid. People have been beating down his door ever since the trial. The Expo's darn lucky they could get him.
So, who are you supposed to be?
Don't you know your Homer? I am Techni Muse of Progress. You can tell by the lightning bolts.
Must have slept through that class.
I can tell.
I'm supposed to be a goddess-like. I'm the one who inspires all the great men who make the discoveries. And women, too.
Bet
Leave
you
us not
inspires a lot
forget
of
Madame
men.
Curie.
I never would. So, you work for the Expo?
Yeah, ain't it a kick? I greet
Does
all
she
the
work there?
important
She has
guests.
to.
And on the final day,
Mm.
I get to bestow the golden sundial on the winning contestant.
Techni, Muse of Progress. Not a bad gig.
Audie got it for me.
Ah.
It's my entree into respectability.
What's Artie's job?
Oh, he's a real high muckety-muck at the Expo. He's in charge of all the money and the hiring and firing.
Hey, not bad.
You're telling me, and super respectable, too. It's a real relief for him to have a job where the boss never pulls a gun on him.
Yeah.
It's good to see that you and Artie are both doing okay.
We're more than okay. And if things keep going the way they're going, we may be more than just friends before you know it.
Well, don't get too serious too fast.
Nah,
Yeah.
we're keeping things casual, for now.
Good. I'm sure Grandma will appreciate that. How's Kid's trial going?
Slowly. You know what they say.
Ugh.
The wheels of justice grind slowly, but infinitely fine.
Except in Hill Valley, where they don't move at all.
What?
Nothing. It's just, something I heard once. So no regrets about turning him in?
None at all. I should have known better than to take up with him in the first place. But what can I say? I was dumb. I let myself get taken in by his charm.
Charm?
Yeah. Yeah.
Whose idea was it to put a science and technology
Yeah.
expo in Hill Valley?
Beats
Originally,
me.
we would, like,
Audie says
done
it's
by,
all
like, the
bred in
bad girl,
circuses.
bad guys.
But I ain't seen a single clown yet
See, I
today.
didn't really like the bad girls too, but the bad guys.
See you, Trixie.
Yeah, okay.
From this chamber of wonders, we bid you a fond adieu.
Ooh. Hmm.
Back again, Mr. Corleone? What can I help you with?
I was thinking. I found out about Trixie Trotter.
Yes?
Apparently they made her some sort of queen of the festival. Techni, the Muse of Progress.
They didn't. Well, they said
They
this
did.
expo would give Hill Valley a reputation. I didn't realize this is what they meant.
What have you got against Trixie?
It's the idea of it. Allowing our city to be represented by a woman like that. I won't stand for it. As a socially conscious citizen, I demand you discharge that muse.
Trixie? What's wrong with her?
Oh, she's hardly
Yeah.
qualified for an honorific post at a public event.
Lady,
Why not?
she fits the costume. She's an American citizen, and she managed to memorize all her lines. What more
That's amazing.
qualifications do you want?
Oh, these people are
I
impossible.
think caused the invention of the dumb blonde joke.
Why do you want to get Trixie fired?
One simply can't allow women like that to attain positions of respect in society. It creates a very bad precedent for the future.
Does it?
But try telling it to this poor sap. She's got him completely steamrolled. That's how they operate.
Is it?
Still, I could get her discharged if I had the goods on her. No doubt a woman like that has left a trail of scandal, and I'd find it if I were still a reporter. But I haven't got time to do the legwork now. I'm too busy with Emmett and his invention.
So you wouldn't hesitate to get Trixie fired from her job?
If I had the goods on her. She's obviously got her employer completely bamboozled. The only way to snap him out of his spell would be to show him something really shocking.
That's all the questions I got.
Very well, then. How about you? Have you got any questions for me?
No.
Then kindly let me pass.
I'm afraid I can't until I've located your registration form.
Oh, this is absurd!
Cue ball. The balls around here? Hey, it's cue ball.
Hey, pal.
Oh, jeez, this guy again.
Funny, I was gonna say the same thing. Shouldn't you be in jail with the rest of Kid's gang?
I was, but then an opportunity availed itself and I...
Sang like a canary.
You're right, kid
I
out.
prefer to think of it as exhibiting an admirable sense of self-preservation.
Will you be playing piano for Trixie later?
Dude, could this guy's teeth be
Why
more
not?
disgusting?
Because little Miss Goody Two-Shoes
I
thinks she's
forgot
too
to
respectable
pull it
for
away
cue
then.
ball these days.
You seem kind of angry about Trixie.
Angry? Listen, kid, me and Trixie go way back. I know stuff about her that even Kid doesn't know. Stuff that curl your socks.
Really?
Oh, yeah. And now to see her flouncing around the place, making like her stink don't smell, it just... well, it just cheeses me off, you know?
So what's so, toe-curling about Trixie's past?
Yeah, like I'm gonna tell you.
Oh, come on.
No.
Tell you what, I'll tell you something embarrassing about me first.
Like what?
Oh, boy.
Last year, I drove a train off a cliff.
Why'd you do that?
Yikes.
You know, now that I think about it, I'm not really sure. It's a long story.
All right,
Look at
Junior,
the-
you win.
the time
That
machine.
was pretty embarrassing.
Yeah,
Almost as
killing a lot.
embarrassing as this.
Get back in time.
Is that Trixie?
Ooh.
Yep.
She's not wearing much.
No kidding.
I don't think
She
she's
did
wearing
a lot of
anything.
these artistic postcards a few years ago. I got a whole set of them.
Can I, have one?
I don't know. You ain't gonna do nothing bad with it, are you?
Hey, I promise. I'll only use it for the greater good.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
Have you heard from Kid lately?
We're not exactly on speaking terms these days, on
Can't
account of
imagine it
our
wouldn't be after
varying
you've
degrees of
ratted them out.
incarceration.
You dirty stinger rat.
What kind of stuff have they got you hauling here?
How the heck would I know? Electro this, robo that, dynamo the other. It's all Greek to me.
Hey, what's with your teeth?
My teeth?
Yeah, they're green.
I don't know what you're talking
Yeah.
about.
Seriously, man, what's going on with your teeth?
It's nothing. Nothing. Oh, crap.
What's wrong?
It's these.
Dr. Frinkle's algae cakes?
The hell
A
no.
crate of them fell off the truck while I was unloading it, and I just can't stop eating them. How was I to know they'd turn my teeth green?
Well, the algae part might have been a clue.
Please don't rat me out to Artie, okay? I really need this job.
No problem, but you better let me keep the cakes.
Sure thing, pal.
Egg.
Hang loose, pal.
You talk funny, mister.
Okay.
You might want to take a look at this.
Why in the world would I be interested in... Oh, what
Yeah.
have we here? Oh, sir! Mr. McFly! It appears your muse has been inspiring more than progress.
Oh boy.
Trixie? Oh, no, no, no. What are you doing with a dirty postcard?
What is she doing in a dirty postcard? I swear, Mr. McFly, if that doesn't convince you that Trixie
Yeah.
Trotter is unfit to represent Hill
I
Valley...
don't need you to lecture me about who I can or can't hire, Miss Strickland. Trixie's darn good at what she does. I don't care if she was once the winsome wench of Winnipeg. Her past doesn't matter to...
Yeah, she's not American.
Trixie?
It's Canadian.
What is it, Audie?
You know I don't like to pry, but what state did you grow up in?
Province, Manitoba. Why?
Not even
You're
an
Canadian.
American.
See, darling, the charter specifically states that the Expo's hostess must be a U.S. citizen, so if you're really a Canadian...
I'm being fired? You're firing me?
I don't want to.
Rules are rules.
Take it back.
Well, I'm glad somebody's listening to reason.
Sorry, Trixie.
Let's talk.
Trixie?
I'll do it. I'll make that blue-nosed bitty eat her heart out.
That's great. I got it all planned out. When Emmett shows
But
up...
we gotta do it my way.
Huh?
I'm no good with improvising, and I ain't gonna memorize no lines. But I was in this play once. The Parlor-Maid's Predicament. I figure I could lift a scene from that.
Okay.
Only, I need a few props.
Why am I not surprised?
Some furs, a big diamond. It doesn't have to be real, understand?
That makes it easier.
And something from this friend of yours, Emmett. Has he got a photo album?
I don't know. Probably.
Better bring it to me.
Furs, a diamond, and Emmett's photo album. And then?
Sit back and watch the fur fly.
Hey. Why not? And Doc should be fixing it.
Ah, good. You're back. Give me the full report.
She says she likes you because you've got a virtuous mind, you look good in a suit, and you're completely faithful to her.
Damn, she's got me dead to rights. Well, you'll just have to find a way to change her mind. I'll
Always
be here
figured
if
that
you need
part
any
out.
help. Do you need any help?
Good news. I think Trixie's gonna go along with my scheme.
Pursue whatever strategies you like, but please don't tell me the details.
Have you figured out what's wrong with the time circuits?
Not sure. Possibly. It seems to me to be a simple wiring issue, but I'm double-checking to make sure. All the basic equipment appears to be functional.
Any chance I could borrow the DeLorean? I want to drop in on Youngview at the lab.
Well, I don't know. The time circuits...
Listen, I promise I won't take it to 88.
Even so, I'm worried about letting it out of my sight while it's still behaving unpredictably. Tell you what, I'll take it on a test drive 1 minute into the past. If it passes the test, I'll let you borrow it.
It worked.
It worked.
Didn't it?
I'm afraid not. In fact, the discrepancy appears to be getting worse. I arrived 6 hours ago.
Oh, too bad.
I didn't want to risk undoing any of the work you've done thus far, so I kept out of sight. But the time lag wasn't entirely a waste. I stopped by the hardware store and bought the parts for a chronometric analyzer.
A what?
Cool.
A diagnostic device. See, I plug it into the time circuits and set them to cycle. When the green light goes off, I should have the data I'll need to understand the scope of the problem.
Hey, no driving the exhibits off the lot!
Looks like you'll have to find another set of wheels if you want to get to the lab.
Ah, crap. It's cue ball scar, I guess.
Come see the cars of the future. Brought to you by Statler DeSoto. If I'm gonna get to Emmett's, I need to find some wheels.
He's gonna have to let me get there. And it's not. There you go. The Valley of the Future is developed.
Back in '86, I could just skateboard from Doc's lab to the high school. I wonder if that has a massage setting.
My future wouldn't be built so shoddily.
Hi, Miss Strickland. I was just...
Break what you like, Mr. Corleone. It's no skin off my nose. Just keep away from Emmett's booth. Speaking of whom, I better go see what's keeping him.
I'll go check on him for you. I was just heading there anyway.
No, you weren't. The last thing he needs is another distraction at the 11th hour.
But...
Tut tut. Not another word. I've got the rest of the day all mapped out.
Miss Strickland!
I'm sorry, I don't recognize you. Heavens, you've shaved off your hair, but... Carl Sagan?
I'd like a word with you, if I may.
I'm not sure it would be seemly for me to be seen in the company of an alleged arsonist.
I think it may be in your best interests. You see, I know what you're up to.
Let's go somewhere where we can talk privately.
Okay.
Oh, I'll keep her occupied till you get
What
back.
is it? What is Doc thinking? What's your woman of?
Hang on, Emmett. Hope you're ready for a big breakup.
Yeah. Old school hanging on the back of the truck.
Emmett?
Kid?
Thanks again for your assistance, Detective Parker.
Detective? What the hell is Kid doing here?
Nothing criminal, I assure you. I was just getting a mind map of Mr. Tannen for our exhibition at the Expo. The authorities wouldn't allow Edna and I to stage a demonstration of the mental alignment meter with a violent felon, but this little baby is just as good. Okay, let's see now what's next. Check the stew, sort the maps. Ooh, I almost forgot that.
Edna really is cracking the whip, isn't she?
Well, yes, but she's got my best interests at heart. Without her, I can get so distracted. Did she send you down here to check up on me?
Yeah, she wanted to come herself, but...
She's busy too, I know. Well, you're a poor
trying to get
substitute
in the
for Edna's
expo.
lovely features, but make yourself at home.
Frack out of her grandfather.
No thanks are necessary. Without you, I'd never be where I am now. In love with the woman of my dreams. And a mere 6 hours from my first public triumph as a scientist. Wait a minute. 6 hours? Jumping Jehoshaphat, I'm running out of time!
If I'm gonna take Emmett's mind map, I better replace it with another one. How does the mental alignment thing work?
Here, I'll show you.
Hey!
The test subject wears this mind mapping helmet, which probes the brain by measuring fluctuations in skin conductance and electrical resistance on the surface of the parietal lobe.
Uh-huh.
When I turn on the mind mapping helmet with this radio switch, the subject is exposed to a series of visual stimuli intended to provoke a series of positive or negative responses as indicated by these lights on the helmet.
Hey, is that?
As the responses are recorded, they're relayed to this special typewriter, which prints out a punch card that represents the subject's mind map.
Uh-huh.
All I see is a bunch of holes.
Well, to you, maybe. But to our mental alignment meter, this mind map is nothing less than a peek into your subconscious. Observe as I place your mind map into the MAM.
Layabout? Is that machine calling me a slacker?
No, your own physiological responses did.
Okay.
So this machine takes those little cards and tells you whether or not someone's a good guy or bad guy?
Kind of. Actually, the helmet does all the work. The mental alignment meter is just a glorified arcade machine.
So why not just go with the cards?
Edna says that people respond well to flashing lights and snap judgments. I can't argue with that. Every time I kiss her, I see flashing lights and lose all sense of judgment.
No kidding. What's this?
The mind map cards from the dozens of subjects I've tested during the last few weeks. I've got to get them sorted before the expo begins.
Why?
Edna's got this grand scheme to catalog all of Hill Valley citizens by their mental alignment. Isn't that cute?
Not really.
Oh, in a second. Sorry.
Hey, Emmett, got a sec?
Why, yes. In fact, I've got several.
So, you and Edna, how serious are you guys?
Well, we both enjoy a good joke every now and then, but I'd say on the whole we're fairly serious people. Why do you ask?
No. What I mean is, how serious is your relationship?
Oh, well, as a scientist, I can't state this with 100% confidence, but I'm provisionally certain that I'm head over heels in love.
Really? With Edna?
What can I say? She's my muse. In the weeks since we've been courting, she's given me so many wonderful ideas.
You sure Edna's the right woman for you?
What do you mean?
Don't you think she's a little controlling?
Controlling? Edna? No. She's just giving me a little much-needed guidance. Before I met her, I was such a flibberty-gibbet, always getting distracted by the slightest stray idea. But now, thanks to Edna, I stay focused on the task in front of me, like a narrowband stream of stimulated photon emissions. Focused!
Isn't she a little cold?
Don't let the schoolmarm exterior fool you, buddy. Edna's got enough warmth to raise a liter of water from 0 to 100 degrees centigrade. Know what I mean?
Kinda wish I didn't.